Ready?
We're starting off crazy with some Everclear. So
Nice little Everclear shot.
A nice Everclear shot to
Some
start
Everclear,
off
man.
something new.
There we go. Cheers, boys. Salute. Oh.
Welcome to the Lonely Boy Podcast. I'm Pat. This is Ty, and this is Luke.
Yeah, so, hey guys, this is the first episode ever. We came up with this podcast just a few weeks ago while we were eating some ramen. We were just getting some lunch, and we decided to do it. We got all the equipment for it, and we thought it would be a pretty good idea.
Glad y'all tuned in.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all are here.
Really, this podcast started by us just tossing it out of our head. Our friends were on like a couple's...
Like a couple's retreat, really.
Yeah,
they went
like,
camping as a couple, but we really didn't know.
We're kind of invited, but we just didn't really know, really.
Yeah, because it was like all couples there, and then we ended up like going and eating together, and whenever we were eating, we were like, dang, we're all lonely. Like, none of us have a girlfriend or whatever, so that's why this whole thing started.
Yeah, really, this leads us into our first topic, which is... How does it feel, or how do you feel being alone on Valentine's Day?
On Valentine's Day, I mean, that's today, and it sucks, but I'm numb to it at the same time, really. Because it's been so many years where I haven't had a girlfriend, really. Like, this sounds so lame.
Yeah.
But I haven't had a girlfriend in so many years, and it's just another day for me, really, like, to be honest. So
for me,
it's not a...
I'm excited I'm gonna like spend money. I'm chilling on my own. It's just like Ty said, like just a normal day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just living it day by day, and I enjoy it. You know.
That's a big thing is you don't gotta spend money.
Money.
How do you feel, Pat?
Well, for me, it's kind of different because I had a girlfriend for a while, but. After a while, just like what you said, it just feels like a normal day. I don't think anything of it, really. It's just like on Valentine's Day, me and my significant other never really did anything.
Really? You're never like, got presents or anything? Well, chocolates, nothing?
Honestly, that feels nice.
That'd be nice. You got a girlfriend.
We probably just went out to eat, but we really didn't do anything special, really. It was just a normal day for us. We didn't really celebrate it as much as we thought we would.
Honestly, I would enjoy that, you know, because you don't gotta like plan. I mean, of course, it would be nice to being excited and plan something, but if it's not that,
well, it's just It's just a regular day because most of the time you just spend the day how you would normally spend it because I think connect to each other on a different level. On a normal basis.
I feel like, I mean, I can see that if it's y'all been together for a long time or something. But in my head, I feel like you have, like, the guy has to make it special.
Well, I think that's just the stigma for Valentine's Day. Yeah. But I think when you're in a relationship, it's a lot different than how it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times you don't really have to plan out, like I guess how movies or social media plays it out to be.
Yeah. That's my problem. I watch too many. I watch too many rom-coms and stuff. There's a little tip y'all got on me is I watch too many rom-coms and on some hopeless romantic type thing.
I don't think you should make it like that. I think really you just communicate with your significant other and say what you really want to do. Yeah. Because I know for me, we just kept it low key. We just did whatever. I'm probably pretty sure we just.
So this kind of brings me to, so this is Valentine's Day. What would y'all do on an anniversary, like 1 or 2 year anniversary or something?
I think that's a lot bigger scale because
that's more important than Valentine's Day to me. Honestly, I want to make it special for someone. So I would be going all out for that. Probably 2 years, and then later on maybe it'll get more laid back, but like because that's just y'all's growth throughout the relationship.
I don't think you lay it back more. I think you try to up what you did last year.
That's crazy but what if you're together for let's say you're dating 5 years and then you get married or whatever, and then how you going to one-up it for 25 years in a row?
Down the road, what do you do?
What, the first year you just give her like like a little Jolly Rancher?
You start off low?
No, I think
how do you know what lasts long term?
Dude, when I was in middle school, I'm pretty sure for Valentine's Day. No, actually it was her birthday, but for Valentine's Day I think I just got her chocolates and like a bear or something. School? Yeah, dude.
Middle school. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, that's whenever you're young and stuff.
Honestly, I don't take Valentine's Day serious until I'm like a year in. Of course, when I'm in that like honeymoon phase, I'm gonna go.
When I was in middle school, I was in an 11-month relationship.
11 months.
11 months. That's pretty long.
That's crazy for a 12-year-old, whatever it is.
Yeah, honestly, in middle school relationship, I'm like, it's just like something to.
Yeah, you don't really
entertainment.
You don't even tell your parents about it.
Yeah.
I still don't tell my mom about it. If I'm talking to a girl and it's getting a little bit serious, still don't tell her about it.
No.
Dude, I don't.
Until I'm ready for her to meet her.
Yeah.
Dude, when I think it was like in high school when I first told my parents I was in a relationship. I don't think I told them until like, because I was in gymnastics, so I don't think I told them until like whenever they came to our first home meet.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Then why? Because you couldn't really hide it at that point
I
or something?
really want to hide it, but I didn't know an opportunity to like introduce them.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't drive. I was in high school. Yeah.
Dang.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking, I'm like, on that like honeymoon phase. Say like, y'all start dating like October, and Valentine's Day is coming up. Would you go all out for that one just because it's that like first beginning of y'all's relationship? You know, you want to spice it up.
So you're saying like if we started dating like
rather than like a year
like in December or something? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, anything like before.
If in my opinion,
in that year,
if you start dating like right before the holidays, I think you just wait till after it. I think personally, that's what I would have done is just wait till after all the major holidays, so you don't have to get Christmas presents. What about her birthday's in December? You don't have to get birthday presents. You don't have to. You miss like Valentine's Day. I think you just wait till after that.
But okay, so what would you do if it was just moving too fast? You know, because you can't just control that. Like, we're just gonna keep pushing. I'm waiting till after the holidays. Like,
well, what about you're in a relationship now and it's moving too fast? What about she kisses you on the first date? Mm-hmm. Is that moving too soon?
I don't think a first kiss on the first date is too soon.
Yeah, I don't think that's too soon. I think that's somewhat normal.
I think that's normal. Yeah, typical type behavior.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's also normal if you don't do it on the first date, but some people be having sex on the first date.
Yeah, I was about to say like something crazy.
I think the first date's really just to get to know the person and not really.
Oh, I agree. It also depends on the person.
I think you want to make her feel comfortable on the first date.
Exactly.
You don't really want to jump.
You see where it progresses on the date, honestly, because that's how all good dates go. Is just how it progresses and what will happen.
And it depends on the person. I feel like because if they're like your friend previously, and then you start talking to them, and then like you go on a good date, then like obviously you know them pretty well already, and if y'all kiss that first date, that's not that big a deal. But if it's like your first time meeting this person and it's y'all's first date, then it might not be as normal to kiss them.
Okay, what about if y'all go the whole way on the first date? If you
have sex, if you do the dirty.
Honestly, my opinion, I would think of more of like entertainment at that point. If she was that no.
Wait,
hold on. I'm saying more in fact like
no. What do you mean by that?
I mean,
what do you mean by that?
I'm not saying it's entertainment, but
I think it's more lust than you actually like it.
100%.
In my hand, I don't know if I would feel that way in that moment. If that's just my opinion, though, because I wouldn't think anything will progress out of that.
I think if you do go the whole way on like the first time meeting them, or if you like. Or it's the first date, you ask them on a first date and you do all of that, I don't think it's really worth pursuing it because she could be doing it with.
She's probably had that same experience as, like with like 6 other dudes on her first date.
Yeah. Like that would go through my head at least. So, I'll be like.
Going back to, because you were saying earlier, if you're talking to a girl, don't make her your girlfriend until after the holidays. It's crazy that you said that because I was literally thinking about it as y'all were talking and stuff, and then you said it. I was like, damn. But no, I always, if I'm talking to a girl, even though I've never even really had a real good girlfriend, I just like talk to girls long term. Sounds fucked up, but but I never try and get too close to them until after the holidays, at least for that first like year, because I don't want to be like together for 2 weeks and then it's Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, and we have to make the decision together of, do we buy each other a gift or no? So
that's that awkward like phase.
Yeah.
Like, gosh.
I mean, yeah.
What do I do in this moment?
It's definitely best to wait after the holidays.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you wait till after holidays because you miss all of really spending money.
Save money, and especially if y'all aren't gonna be together for like a while.
Or if you know it's nothing too serious.
Honestly,
special.
at this moment, just follow your heart. Like.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Like all those
you think it's gonna
dating
progress,
shows,
you know, just all those
Or if you really like the girl, I think you just go ahead and send it.
If you see something out of it, honestly.
Yeah, if you really like her, then go ahead and send it. But that doesn't happen often. Like I haven't experienced. If I really like a girl, I haven't experienced freaking. Actually getting a chance with her.
You're just stingy with your money, bro.
That too.
Tight cheap.
That too, man. I mean, I like my money to myself. I mean that too, but you exposed me. I mean that's that. It is what it is.
So
I always feel it.
When you're, I guess before when you're looking for a girl, what do you notice first in a girl?
So like first attraction?
First attraction.
You wanna go?
Alright, so mine is the smile. Like I don't know, something has to kind of like,
dude,
I don't know, just catch my attention. I'm like, I don't know. Usually smile, and then I go try to meet, know her more, and then see how that goes. It's not like I base everything off that though.
I mean, I feel like most guys would say like their ass or their tits or something.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, I'm more of a person that they have to have a pretty face type thing. No lie.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean.
So I mean, this sounds typical, but like their eyes or something. Probably their eyes, and then I have like layers. It's like their eyes, and then if their eyes are good, I'm like cool. And then they got good lips and stuff, I'm like awesome. And then if they got good nose, cool. They got good teeth, awesome.
Okay, so
it's just getting better and better.
She could have little titties, it don't matter.
So
after that,
with COVID going around, how did that really affect you?
Bro,
so
because
girls can have,
you can't see half their face.
Yeah, because girls can have really pretty eyes.
Yeah, and then we are not here to disrespect women.
Yeah, we're not.
I'm just saying. I mean, women probably have the same thoughts about guys too. Yeah. This is just being honest, but no, I've had that same thought because it happens where like they look like attractive to me with their mask on, and then they take the mask off, and then I'm like, shit. This sucks.
What do you do?
It's like, all right, well, never mind. But it's affected like a lot because you could get pretty much catfished in person. Catfish in person.
They don't try to. It just happens.
Yeah, it's just.
I think for me, it's really. I'm with Luke on here. I'm with the smile.
It's the smile, really?
For some reason, the smile somehow attracts me to them. If they have a really pretty smile, then I'm like, oh my god. Mm-hmm. Because when they smile and it's really pretty, you can always
go off that? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well,
because that's how I feel. I'm like,
you can always go off that and try to make them smile all the freaking time. And then you'll be like, oh my god. And you just pretty much fall in love with them every single time they smile.
And then that was smooth.
Yeah, I was about to say.
And then also what I look for is like how they dress.
Dressing, yeah.
Sometimes when they dress like they can dress really pretty, but then also I'm attracted to girls who dress like in sweats or like a sweatshirt, bro.
I'm not gonna cap with you, bro. That is the finest thing, bro. I wish this
if they don't,
it's all right.
If they don't care,
if they
don't care, and they're just walking around and just sweats in a sweatshirt, it just makes me feel some type of way.
I feel they're more confident in that rather than getting all dressed up, feeling insecure or something.
Yeah,
because then you're always wondering, like, what about they did dress up?
Yeah, but I don't know. Just whenever they look kind of like they just jumped out of bed or something. It's just so hot. It's sexy, bro.
Have you ever... This is a little too personal, but have you ever, like went to bed with a girl, and then when they wake up... well,
right,
slept... Not like,
I know what you mean.
Done it, but, like, you've, slept with the girl or spent the night with the girl, and they wake up, and you're like, oh, my God, she looks so fine. I think I've only done that when she's, like... We've only taken a nap together, and then she's woken up, and I'm like, oh, my God. She looks so fine.
For me, there's only 2 girls that, like, I've actually woke up next to them, and neither one of them I thought about. Like, I thought... I mean, it didn't even, like... It's not like I thought, ooh. But, like, it didn't even cross my mind. Like, I wasn't thinking about that, really.
Is this another day?
Yeah, it was just like I woke up and offered them some like water or whatever.
Oh, what about because for me it's like if you take a nap with them, I think it feels a lot different than if you spend the night with them.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like in what way?
Like because when you nap with them, they're like I think it's a lot better because I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a different feeling. It's just like you're close up to each other because you know you're not going to spend the night with each other, so they're just
you just
on
take
you the
advantage
whole time.
Of the moment.
Well, they're just on you the whole time, or they're just like napping on your chest or something, and it just feels a lot better.
I guess. I mean, if it's like an hour nap or something, just like something short, I could see that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would kind of compare them as the same. I mean, they don't wake up looking rough. So I don't really know what to say about that. All right, well, let's move on. So, what are your thoughts on a long distance relationship? Whoever wants to go first, either one of y'all.
My honest opinion on like long term, if she's living Alaska, I don't think I could do it because I'm the person that I want to build that connection with personal, you know? I would rather like go hang out with you rather than be on the phone. I'm more a person of going out doing stuff with that person.
I don't think I could even live a state away or even an
That's what I was about to ask. I was about to ask what it cause is it okay if I say like which state we're from?
Yeah, of course.
So we're from Texas. Yeah. So what if they were like in Oklahoma? Say they're in over like by Windstar
Tulsa.
or something. Tulsa.
Or something like that.
Dude, I drove like 30 to 40 minutes away to hang out with a girl. But that was just because we were dating. But that was even hard for me because I'm like, dude, I wish you were closer just so I can hang out with you more.
Yeah, see, the farthest I would go is probably an hour drive.
I'm like, I don't know what your love languages are, but mine's quality time.
Yeah.
And
I'm about with that.
And I love to spend quality time with a girl, even if it's just like we're doing our separate thing and she's just watching TV or I'm doing homework.
Yeah.
But as long as they're in my presence, I think it's a lot better just because at least I know they're right there.
Yeah.
But if I have to like
go out like plan,
go
really
out
plan
of my way and
plan
every time we hang out, it's just a lot different than just doing it.
I think, well, I haven't really had the chance to explore my love language that much, really.
But you should just take the quiz.
Oh, is there one?
There's a quiz, yeah.
You should take it?
Yeah.
Did it say it was quality time?
Yeah, I have it on my phone. I can look it up.
I'll do it after this.
Yeah, dude,
and
you
we'll
should.
See.
And we can talk about it next podcast.
I would personally think that it's probably quality time too, just because I like the fact that I like whenever I get close to a girl, because I hate the beginning stages of a relationship because it's so awkward and stuff. So if I spend quality time with them, we become closer and it's not so awkward. And I'm an awkward person in general, or at least with girls, I'm awkward. And I hate that. So if we can get comfortable together as soon as possible, then I'm cool with it.
My thing is, but just going off what I just said, it kind of contradicts, but more the fact, like, now thinking about it, it was like, it would make you more kind of excited to see him, rather than y'all hanging out every day, kind of getting normal, and it kind of just feels like a friendship. Yeah. But then, like, I would say, like, an hour and a half away, I would feel kind of excited to see him, kind of spice up it, you know, because I would always feel that in my heart, like, I'm excited to see this woman at that moment.
My love languages are, my first one's quality time, and then it's a tie between words of affirmation and physical touch. But
I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Between physical touch and words of affirmation, I'm pretty sure I'd love to hear words of affirmation more than physical touch.
Right.
Just because I like to spend time with them, and then I like to hear, like, them compliment me. Or
I mean,
not
that's
compliment
acceptable.
me.
It's acceptable.
Not compliment me, but more so say, like,
you smell good,
or like
something to make you feel nice.
Yeah,
you know?
something to make you feel good.
Damn, I feel good right now.
Yeah, boost your confidence a little bit.
Yeah,
definitely.
Because, dude, with long distance, I don't think I could ever do it. I think
it depends how long, of course, in that moment.
But. Well, if I'm in Texas and she's in New York, I don't think it's ever gonna work out. I think I'd have to break it off before then, because the money you spend either traveling there or her having to travel back, you would just feel bad because she'd have to spend...
Yeah. Honestly, but the real question is, like, what's y'all's boundary of what's long distance rather than, like...
Well, I said earlier, the farthest I'll go for a girl is an hour drive. So however far that is...
I feel like mine would be, like I would say 2 hours. Just because meeting up, because it kind of just matches right there.
You can meet up halfway or whatever, but... Where are you going to hang out, or where you? I mean, you can go on a date.
That's when you spice things up, you know. Y'all playing something good.
It'll always be in the car.
In my case, we were like 40 minutes away, but I would drive up there, but we would never know what to do because we don't know what's over there.
That's fair.
There's not a lot of stuff over there that would be fun to do. It was just like a lot of shopping areas, but there's only so much you can do in shopping areas to make it...
You just get broke.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we just do the same exact thing, or we go eat at a different place, but it's not as fun as actually driving 2 more hours to do actually...
Something y'all planned and have fun on.
And then after that, she just have to go right back home because she has a curfew. Because she wasn't able to drive. So I guess if you do meet halfway... I think it is a lot better, but I still wouldn't be comfortable actually making her drive just because I guess that's just who I am.
Can I cut right here? Because I gotta go pee.
Go pee. We all pee right here.
Ty had to take a pee break,
my
so
bad.
we have to cut it there.
Got some in my cup.
You couldn't hold it.
I couldn't hold it. I was looking at the clock. I was like, shoot, I gotta go. My bad. But anyway.
Well...
We'll move on to
I guess moving on from there.
Yeah.
How do you act when you first meet a girl?
So are we talking...
Like
approaching her for the first time or first date?
No, like approaching her for the first time. Let's say you're
a lot of emotions right there.
Very nervous, that's for sure.
Let's say you're at a bar and your friends are edging you on to go talk to this girl.
Happens often. So for me, usually the first thing I say whenever my friends are trying to edge me on, I'm like, what do I say?
That's the boys. Like, what are we doing here?
All right, well, if you tell me to go, tell me what to say. And usually they'll be like, just tell me like some basic thing, especially when we're at the bar out in public. Like, just ask for the number or something. And so if I go up to her,
I think that's way too straightforward.
No, that's facts.
Yeah,
it is too straightforward.
If you go up and be like, "Hey, what's your number?" I think you have to make like a small talk or conversation first before you even.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the like where you're at. If you're in a bar, it's a little bit easier. You can ask her to dance, or that's what I usually do if we're at like where our bars are at, like 7th Street. Then I'll just like ask her to dance and we'll dance or whatever, and then afterwards I'll ask her for her phone number or something like that. If it's in like
let's
a
say
coffee
it's like,
shop or something, I don't know.
Yeah. Let's say it's like your friend's throwing like some sort of function, like a party.
Oh. So if everybody else is dancing, I'll treat it just like how it was at the bar. I would ask her to dance, but if everybody's not, then I would just like probably go up to her and introduce myself. Be like, "Hey, what's your name?" And then she'd give me her name, and then I'll be like, "All right, cool. I'm Tyler. Where are you from? How do you know so and so that's throwing the party or whatever?"
What about you're talking to her and she's not really feeling you? You know, she's looking. Let's say you and her are talking, but she's like glazing over at Luke.
Then if I 100% notice she's not feeling me and she's looking over at the homie, then I'll be like, so okay, well, first, if she wasn't like grazing like over at him, then I would be like, well, it was nice to meet you or whatever, and then just kind of walk away. But if she was, I would try and find a way to like tell her to meet him. Like I'll be like, "Hey, my friend really wants to meet you" or something. And then I would bring her over to Luke if I noticed 100% that she was eyeballing him.
Why wouldn't you just like say, "Hey, this is my friend Luke"? Why wouldn't you just?
Well, because I'm assuming that Luke's not right there next to me.
Well, for me personally, I think if a mutual friend or if like a mutual person, I think I get to know or open up a lot more if I'm with the friend talking with that girl.
Yeah. So it's like you and a friend and that girl.
Yeah.
Right.
So it doesn't make anything awkward. So you just can like have a conversation already going, and then like Luke would just jump in.
I don't like doing that because I would feel like if I was the girl in that position, I would feel like overwhelmed because two guys are coming at the same time talking to me, and I'm like.
But what about you just carry on the conversation just enough for you to just say, "Hey, I'm going to go get another drink," and then you can just be like, "Oh, I got off track," or whatever.
If you say that?
Like, let's say
like
you're...
if I said that?
In the moment. Yeah,
in the moment.
Because then she'll start talking to my friend and probably start feeling him, so that's...
But he's already feeling Luke. She's already feeling Luke.
Oh, so we're still on that.
Yeah.
Then... Bang, bang. That's
Best
the move.
Man wins.
Yeah.
Best man wins.
Well, not even that. Like, if she's feeling him and obviously she's not feeling me, then it's like, okay, homie won this one. Luke won this one.
What about you go to a function and you all look at the same girl and you're like, "Damn."
Okay, I'll tell you realistically, what mostly happens, it's usually damn, and it stops at that. That's how it usually. That's usually how it's like, because none of us ever have the balls to go talk to them.
Unless we hype someone up.
Yeah, unless we hype someone up.
Either we hype someone up or like we're fucked, like we're drunk.
I don't think it's because I think we're always at the bar. We're never like, no one's ever like throwing a real, or no one's throwing like a party or like a.
Well, I mean,
like a banger party.
No.
Everything's just like real chill.
Yeah, I mean, because
everything's like real chill, or in our experience, everything's like real chill, and you kind of meet everyone before you even party.
I mean, we don't have those type of parties anymore. I mean, like whenever like we were younger, yes, we had them just because we weren't old enough to go to bars and stuff like that. So that's why it's mostly bars now. And then whenever like we go to a friend's like apartment or something and we hang out and just kind of chill, that's because we don't want to go out. So that that's the default. And we don't want to turn up or have a lot of people.
Pat, I got a question for you. What happens with you? Like two girls, same day, same party, just come talking to you. Like, what's your game plan on that?
Dude,
that's kind of putting you in her shoes right there.
What's the game plan?
Dude, if two girls
what are you doing?
came up to me, dude, I'd be... I'm personally a shy person. I don't really show, I guess it's called my, like, true personality, because really I'm more outgoing and willing to do more stuff, but if I'm, like, meeting you for the first time, I'm really fucking shy. I don't really open up until, like, I really get to know you. So if two girls randomly came up to me at a party and were just talking to me, I'd be...
Wait, are they coming up at the same time or
no.
two different times?
Well, like what his question was like.
So if it was reversed.
Yeah.
So if,
just
like,
putting you in her shoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what would you do? Two girls come up to you. They're both feeling you.
They're both of them?
I mean, that's how it was.
Oh, yeah.
I was feeling her, and then Luke was feeling her. So
this is gonna sound really fucking bad, but
hey, we don't care.
I mean, it's a.
I'd
you either
honestly
have to
go
choose one or none.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd look at, I guess what I said earlier with smile, and then I look for outfit.
Whoever you're most attracted to.
Yeah, whoever I'm most attracted to, I just go for.
Try and focus on her.
Have you ever heard that thing like what's it called? You try to diverge your attention from her. Mm-hmm. So like, if she had like a group of friends, or if I was with a group of friends, I'd spend most of my attention on my friends, just to try to make her want my attention more.
So kind of like fight for you, kind of at that point.
And she already likes you.
Yeah, if she's like feeling me at a party, but I'm not really.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you. I've heard that before. I've never used it intentionally before though. I mean, I might.
Yeah, I think all of us personally would just try to talk to that girl as much as possible during that.
Yeah, at that moment, whoever's like talking to me more, and then like putting more what's
focus on you.
Yeah, more focus on me. Then I'll be like, all right, she's the one putting more out there for me to get to know her.
What about the other girls prettier?
Honestly, I wouldn't care at that point. Because if that girl's prettier and she's not making the moves to come to talk to me...
What about she made the first move to talk to you, and then her other friend came up?
And you like her other friend better?
And like, you're showing...
Like you initially liked the first girl?
You initially liked the first girl, but let's say the second girl is carrying the conversation on better.
God damn, when she walks up.
Yeah, you're like, damn, she's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and she carrying a conversation too. Yeah.
So
hard.
You said the first girl comes, shoots a shot first, just holding a conversation. And the second one comes and I guess more fun. Is at that point just
the second
making
girl,
your way to you?
You like her more. Pretty much.
Yeah.
You like her more, but you're already talking to this one girl, and like y'all been talking for like 30 minutes, whatever. Do you just kind of like push her to the side now, and then start talking to her friend, or what?
That's kind of like an awkward situation because most people are just gonna attract the situation. But honestly, with my point, whoever like comes up and proves a point to me that like they like me or anything above that.
You know what I would do?
Huh.
I think you talk to the friend that isn't as fine first.
God, this sounds so bad.
It sounds so bad, but you know why? Because
Yeah.
girls always talk. So if you're like, dude, or she's like, damn, he was a cool ass guy.
Yeah.
That's gonna make the second girl want to go for you more.
I kind of want to. Like, I wish I had something like that, but then you come up and talk to that friend. She'd be like, oh, he's talking to me now. I mean, girls.
But it's gonna make it.
If you're a girl and you're watching this, you can probably agree with this. Girls are two-faced, bro. They will switch up on their friends like that.
But it also makes it really hard because you don't want to fuck up their friendship.
At that point, if they're both talking
you just
to me,
met them, though.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, you just met
them. I don't
them,
even know if they're
like,
true friends at that point.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to fuck up their friendship, especially if this is the only night you talk to them. But if you end up having a relationship with one of them after this night, then I don't think it'll fuck up the friendship. It'll just be kind of like, oh, remember how you talked to me first and then you ended up being with her? Like, that's funny or whatever. It'll be just kind of like a joke later on if it ends up going like longer after that one night.
Okay, so This happened to me personally.
All right.
This situation.
No, not this situation. I'm gonna come. Or this is a different situation, but it has happened to me personally. Mm-hmm. So when you're talking, or you have a girl best friend.
Okay.
Best friend, you're like kind of talking, kind of flirting, kind of doing whatever.
Just on and off.
Like not really on and off, but like she's your girl best friend.
Yeah,
you don't really want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
You don't want to really fuck it up.
Yeah.
But the girl that you're best friends with, her girl best friend likes you.
Okay, so her friend likes you. Your best friend, that's a girl. Her friend likes you.
Yeah, likes you. And then you start talking, and then you kind of go further than that. Okay. You kind of like, you're like limits, talking, you're going like exclusive kind of.
Yeah.
Is it kind of fucked up to like, or not fucked up, but is it fucked up for the girl that you're exclusive with to get like jealous or mad that you have girl best friend?
So pretty much say your best friend.
Yeah.
For her to get jealous that you're talking to her friend.
Well, this happened to me in high school, and I'm just saying because we used to listen to music all the time, but like I have one headphone in, she has one headphone. Yeah.
Before AirPods.
Yeah.
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 I guess you can
is it fucked up? Yeah. Or not really fucked up, but is it like okay for her to get jealous?
I mean,
that's just her emotions at that point. Like you can't control what she's thinking.
She might, your best friend might have like thought, oh, like we're best friends now. We could be like actually good partners in the end. If she thinks that, then yeah, she's gonna get jealous. I think it's cool to get jealous. If honestly, either way, they're probably gonna get jealous just because you spent so much time with them because they're your best friend, and then now you're spending time with one of their friends more because that's your girlfriend or whatever.
Personally, what I wish I'd done in the past is like not really like full send, I guess. Send it on one girl. And I wish I would have just said, hey, yo, I wish we
go with the situation at that point.
Yeah, really just bounce off what's happening and not really focus on one girl because in the end it like fucked all of us. Because really, she's not friends with that girl. I'm not friends with that girl. We're not even
so you fucked up the whole dynamic of the group.
Yeah, I fucked up the whole entire thing.
Dog.
At the end of the day, though, that's like kind of their business. So,
it's not their business. It's also my business.
Yeah, it's his business. But listen,
because that girl's not my best friend anymore, and I used to tell her fucking everything.
Yeah. I mean, that's true, but listen.
It could come back at you, too.
If you're not emotionally or physically attracted to your best friend, the girl that's your best friend, then you are, like, emotionally or physically... It wasn't the case. Then it was the case. Cause I don't know. Because if you are, like, physically or emotionally attracted to, like, her friend, then it's, like, pursue that because that's what your heart desires type thing.
Okay, so where I fucked up is I said... Shit.
You don't gotta
this
say
might be too fucking personal.
You don't gotta say
we might have to send it to a different podcast, but yeah, I'm gonna just save it for a different podcast.
Okay, we'll save
the next fucking.
There's a little blue balls tease right there for y'all, right there.
Get you on your toes real quick.
The next fucking thing I want to know is flirting cheating?
Is it cheating?
Okay.
How far in are you in the relationship?
Yeah, there's factors in. I mean, say you're in. You're in. 1 year in.
Situations you can.
1 year in.
1 year in.
1 year in.
1 year in. So I mean, it's pretty serious. Like you've been together for a whole year. What do you think, Luke?
Like my situation, or if I find out my girl is
either or
entertaining someone.
Either or.
Okay, I'll give both perspectives. Okay. So if I did it, I would kind of feel, messed up because. Yeah. I went out my way to give someone else attention rather than spend that time with your girlfriend or whoever at that time. And then if the girl situation, if I was in her shoes, I would feel completely like my mind's all messed up. I'm damn. He might be better than me. I would feel like competition. Even though I've been with her for a year, we had all those experiences together. I would more feel like he won her over rather than me because they're still talking.
Yeah. See, that's the same thing with me. I don't think so. Flirting is definitely not something you break up over, but and I don't think it's cheating, but it's kind of like an unspoken rule. Like don't go and start flirting with another guy, like something like that. But I would encourage my girlfriend to flirt with the guy to get free drinks. I would encourage that. Just saying.
That's fair. That's fair. You don't get some money on her.
Yeah, I would encourage that for sure. I don't know. That's such a hard question.
Personally, I don't think flirting is cheating.
Okay. So if your girlfriend starts entertaining another guy and she's like laughing and making him laugh and they're like talking or whatever and like giving him some slaps on the shoulder or slight touches, how would you feel about that? That's flirting. To me, that's flirting.
That is flirting.
How would you feel
you're
about
just
that?
like, oh my god, you're so funny.
Yeah.
I'd be fucked up because I'm the only funny guy that should be in the
I'm the funniest guy in this motherfucking room.
I'm the funniest guy in this room.
You own it. You own
it
right there.
He's not funny. I know he's not funny.
So you
Am I laughing? Am I laughing? Am I laughing at his jokes? If I'm laughing at his jokes, then he's funny and I'm okay with it. But if I'm like, dude,
it's like this dude's
stale as hell.
Funny as fuck. Then I'm like, damn, I'm fucked up at that point. But if, in my perspective, like I talk to it with people at my job, and they were like,
what were they like?
This might be really bad, but I'm not name dropping, so it's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
So like, one of them's a stripper.
Word.
And their job.
Get your money.
They make mad money. Okay.
They make money. But their whole thing is to flirt.
Yeah, because they have to give them tips. Yeah.
Well, that's their job at the point.
It's
entertain
to flirt.
whoever you can.
Yeah, so is that cheating at that point?
No.
If their job is to...
No.
Okay, so then...
100% that's not.
Yeah,
but that's to get money, though.
Yeah, that's a whole nother
to make a living.
Honestly.
That's completely different. This is just... She's doing it at her own will. She's not doing it for no gain. She's just doing it to do it.
Entertain the situation at that point.
Maybe she could be trying to gain his interest. We don't know. You don't know in that situation. But if you don't... So that's the situation. It's not if...
I don't think flirting is cheating just because...
I don't think
you're not doing anything more than that. For me, cheating has to be considered as like kissing another girl.
Maybe kissing.
Making advances at another guy or girl.
Anything above kissing to me is
anything
cheating.
about like if I had a girlfriend and she kissed another guy,
I'd be pretty mad.
I'd be mad. I'd probably break up with him.
Like,
I'd probably try to fight him. If you whip my ass, you whip my ass, whatever.
Hey.
Just let it happen.
Let me ask this. So say y'all are like at a little kickback or something, and y'all are playing a game, and the game requires your girlfriend to kiss another dude, right? How would you feel? Would you kind of be upset about it, or would you like be? It's just a game. It don't mean nothing.
Is it with friends or like just random? Like I show up at a function and it's just random.
Say, I'll make it hard. Say, say you pull up to like a little function, and it's like most of her friends, people you don't know that well. Like, you know them, but not that well. But she knows them really well. All of them, pretty much. And you're in that situation. Would you be upset
like if
that
I'm
happened?
Hanging out with her friends rather than
friend.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I really don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Just because
it's part of the game.
If she was hanging out with our friends, I know how our friends are, but I don't know. Really, I don't know how their friends are, but if it was our friends who we were playing the game with, I wouldn't feel any type of way if
So if you had a girlfriend and we were playing that game here.
Yeah, and she was like, hey, you spin the bottle. She cast a kiss.
Yeah, or like some card game or something.
Yeah, I know Luke wouldn't make any other further advances on her just because it's just a game.
And she like kissed Luke or something. You wouldn't be like, this motherfucker.
Because this guy, I'm like,
because it's the same way. It's the same way reversed. if I got her, let's say her best friend, I had to kiss her best friend, and I kissed her, I wouldn't want her to be mad, but I could also understand.
Because it's like, yeah, that's true. Because you're in the game, you're like, I can't help it. It's part of the game. But, like, I don't want to ruin the fun.
But would you kiss her? Or would you be like, nah, I'm okay?
So this is how I feel like I would react. If it happened and say, so if it was spin the bottle or some shit, and it landed on me, I would look at her first. And
that's probably how I would.
Kind of get her, like, approval and let her know that it's, like, it's part of the game. Like, I don't want to ruin, like, the fun we're having, like, with the group. And so that's the first thing I would do. And then if she's approves it, I would do it. But
mine would be like,
maybe she likes it. I don't know.
She signed up for the game. If it lands on me and we already established what we're doing, then you just go.
I think you game plan it. I think you set yourself away from. You set yourself across from it, so you can't get any other person.
I mean, I guess it depends on the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, if it's spin the bottle, I'm like, dude.
That one game we play,
I know you're going to get mad if you, like, play spin the bottle and say, I know you're going to get fucking mad. Just stand across from me so I know I'm not going to get...
I'm going to be kissing you.
Yeah.
But, like, do or drink.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes it says, especially...
Like,
I think there's been kiss someone on your left. Like, you could put her on your right, and it could say kiss the person on your left. But then she could be on your left, and then you could say...
But I can have a homie on my left. If I kiss a homie, she probably won't be mad.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's actually something. Any girls that are watching this right now, if the homies kiss, how do you feel about it?
Yeah,
are you upset about that?
If I kiss Tyler or if I kiss Luke and we're dating, would you feel any type of way? Would you feel...
We're not dating, but... Yeah.
What are you going to say in that moment?
Me and you are dating. You, the girl, are dating.
I don't think it's a big deal because I guess for all of us personally, we're kind of comfortable with our...
You know what we like to call... Yeah, we're comfortable with our sexuality.
So we wouldn't feel any type of way.
And it's homosexual.
Homosexual.
If y'all have never heard that term before, we coining it. Homosexual.
Homosexual.
Yo, that's facts. So... Where would y'all take a girl on the first date? What is y'all's ideal?
Is it dream girl or just a girl you happen to meet up with?
Sort of in the middle. It's like a girl. Okay. She makes you like you're nervous to go on the first date. How are you gonna plan it? Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna wear?
Let's make it harder. Actually, I think this is a great question. That leads into the next one.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you rather slide into the DMs and her answer, or would you rather meet her in person and get to know her first?
Meet her in person, get to know her first.
Yeah.
Because I feel like DMs are they're starting to get played out. Like it doesn't work, or at least from a guy's standpoint, it doesn't work anymore that much.
Yeah, I don't think
because it happens so often.
I don't think girls answer that much just because it's like.
It happens so often where it's just kind of normal now. Like it's kind of just fun at that point.
It's nothing special to the girl
It happens more often, and guys come up with more and more stuff to, like, try to get their attention.
Yeah.
I think meeting them in person is a lot better because they actually get to know how you're like or.
Yeah.
I think like dating apps kind of go along with that though because they kind of normalize like people shooting their shots, and now everyone's kind of just. Have more confidence in what they're doing because, you know, you see so many girls at once. Meetings. And you're just like, I'm just going to say the same pickup line to everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, they know that.
So
We've all done it.
Like, yeah.
Let's say you slide in the DMs and you ask her, or you're like, hey, I want to take you on a date. And she's like, where? ?
That's crazy.
That is crazy, Ty, right there.
That's tough.
That is tough.
So what do you do? What do you do? What do you try to do to impress her or to, like, make her want to go on that date?
So, from past experiences, what I have learned, I know why you asked this. It's one of my past experiences. From what I learned, I would probably say, don't worry about it. Dress up nice, and I will pick you up at, say, 7 o'clock. I'll pick you up at 7 o'clock. Just dress up nice, and I'll take her to a nice restaurant, and then figure something out to do after.
Dude, I don't think that's the move.
You don't think so, right?
I think if you go on a restaurant, I think you have to do something before you go out to eat.
See, I have to have a move before I take her out to eat. Because
if you go out to eat, you're never
do something after.
I think you're never going to know what you want to do after. I think you do the activity first so that it makes you hungry.
Do the activity first.
Because if you already have a full stomach, you're not going to want to go...
It depends on the activity, though.
Like, you're never going to want to go skating or walking or, like, ice skating or do any other physical activity because she's...
Well, you see in rom-coms, they eat and then they go do some adventurous shit after.
I think you do.
But that's not realistic, I guess.
I like ending the date on eating and then you just taking her home.
Really?
Because it kind of settles down.
So if you go and get that first date kiss, then
you can get in the car.
Y'all have some lasagna in y'all's teeth or some shit.
I mean, at least she knows.
You ate too?
Yeah, you ate too.
That's what I said. Y'all have it in y'all's teeth. So I mean,
it depends on the date though.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on.
I think you pull one of these. You go.
Suck it out.
You suck it out.
Zoom in on that real quick.
Or grab it.
You suck it out, yo.
Yeah, grab a toothpick as you're exiting the restaurant and start.
Yeah, you know how they give you toothpicks and mints? You got both.
So I feel like girls will feel hella different about this. If a girl grabs a toothpick and started just like picking out her teeth in the car,
dude,
would that turn y'all off at all? Or no?
I wouldn't fucking care.
I wouldn't care either. But I feel like girls, they would care about that. For some reason,
Yeah.
I've never heard someone say like they care about that. But I feel like that's like a mental note that they'll make, be like, damn, that was kind of gross for the first date or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how they would be.
I don't think it's gross. I think it's like.
I don't think it's gross either.
I think
like
it's kind of
courteous.
normal at that point.
Yeah,
I think it's courteous.
And it's kind of a signal too, because you're cleaning out your teeth.
I think that's like
something's about to happen. She's hinting to you like
why is she cleaning her teeth? I'm not gonna fucking kiss her, but she's like, damn, she might kiss me.
I'd be thinking about stuff like that too, though. Like if they do a certain thing, and I'm like, why is she doing that? I'll be overthinking everything on dates, and I'm like, wait, so is she doing that because she wants to she wants to do this? Like maybe she wants like more interaction from me, like physically or something. Like I think about everything. And that would be something I'm thinking about. I'm like, I'll sit there, be driving, and she's cleaning out her teeth, and I'm like, damn, she wants me to kiss her at the end of the day. Fuck. How am
what do I do?
I'll be thinking in my head, and she'll be talking and shit, and I'll be like, trying to plan how I'm going to kiss her and stuff, and then I'll be like, oh, yeah.
Makes the conversation boring.
Okay,
you're like,
what about... Dude, I think kissing, or going back to what we were talking about at the very beginning of the podcast, I think trying to kiss a girl on the first date is moving way too fast.
I mean, yeah, we already said that.
Yeah. Just because you don't really know her intentions.
It depends on the girl. It depends on the girl. It depends on the vibes.
It's how it's moving across the board.
You have to
between both date,
yeah, that, and you have to hope to read her signals and vibes correctly. Not to say fucking vibes so much. Vibes is way down, but I'm sorry for the sudden cut right here, but yeah, it's my camera. The camera, I guess it went into like sleep mode or something, but you can watch the rest, or you can listen to the rest of the podcast here. It might just be a black screen. We might just put a picture there. I'm not sure, but the audio will still continue. If you want to hear the rest of the conversation, just stay tuned after this little clip, and we appreciate y'all so much. Enjoy. But I mean, what else would you call it? Her signals. I guess.
I think trying to read off vibes is bad.
But that's kind of like relying off your heart, though. Because at that point,
then
that's true.
So how else do you read her? How else do you try and pick up what
you go by book or your heart?
What if she's not a girl that doesn't just straight up tell you like kiss me or like do this, do that to me or whatever? Which like a lot of girls aren't like that. They're waiting on you to make the move. They're not going to speak up and say something. Yeah,
but if they really like you, they wouldn't really care if you were to kiss on the first date or not.
Well, no, that's very true. But what if they wanted it? Like they don't. If they don't get it, they're okay with it. They're still gonna like you. But like, what if they?
But you get a second date. At the end of the day, you get a second date, and
so you think second date is when first kiss?
But second date could ruin your whole thing because maybe she wants to progress farther. Well, that
brings us to our next thing. If she wants to move way too fast on the first date, then I don't think it's the girl.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second or third date is when you should try to make your move.
So you shouldn't kiss her till second or third date, or second or third date?
Second or third date.
See,
I don't
would
think
be cool with
second,
second, but I think third date is way too long. The third date is literally like the maximum amount of time you can wait.
That's like awkward for me because I'm like, we haven't done anything. Like, I don't even know if she likes me at that point.
But what about you take a date like ice skating and she's like, oh my god, I've never been ice skating, I'm gonna fall, and she's just grabbing onto your arm.
Well, that's different. I mean, like
or
that's
if you're
that's
at the
good
movies,
bonding.
you're at the movies and she lifts the
armrest.
She lifts the arm.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Then we're making out in the
know
movies.
she's feeling
I'm gonna kiss
you.
her at the movies for sure.
You know she's feeling
Probably.
her, but
Or at
you
the
do
end
not
of the
want
night.
to fuck it up by
Progressing too far?
progressing too fast.
Yeah, no. If she makes that move, that's a big ass signal right there where it's like, all right, I'm either gonna kiss her during the movie if the opportunity's there, or I'm gonna do it at the end of the night.
Because that's a big move. You lift that up, you're like, something's gonna happen.
Like,
you put an arm around her.
We gonna get a little physical cuddling at the movies, type thing. But I don't know.
It just depends on the situation. Like, it just depends how it progresses. Like, me, if this is kind of going back to that first question. Well, not first question, but the question we started this off as, like, if she hit me up, or no, if I made that bold move of saying, what's the date? I'll be telling the homies. I was like, what do I do in this situation? I'll
Honestly,
get everyone's opinion.
That's what this whole
that.
podcast is,
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah.
We're trying to discuss these situations and things like that, and hopefully the commenters they'll give their opinions and stuff like that, and we can give our insight too to them.
I'll be freaking out too much. I'll be texting everyone, be like, what we doing? Giving their opinions, and then try to figure out what's the best move.
I'm sure
It
everybody else
bad,
can.
but
I'm sure everybody else, all the lonely boys out there can relate to this.
Yeah. You can relate to this, but would you text the homies? Would you say, hey, I gotta go pee? You actually do have to go pee, but like you go to the restroom and be like, hey, she moved the middle console up.
I wouldn't text them. I feel like that's too big of a sign. Like I would know. That's such a big signal. You wanna know something about peeing during a date though? You wanna know something? This is a story. We are starting to get well on time, but I'll tell this. So I went with a girl that I was obsessed with in high school, right? I liked her a lot. And so this was like freshman year of college. And I had asked her to go to dinner. And we had dinner and stuff, and I was driving her home. And as we were getting in the car, I had to go pee so bad. And we had already walked out of the restaurant, and so I didn't want to go back in, like leave her out there. So I was like, fuck it. I just gotta take her home. And so we were driving back, and just like in this podcast, like all I was thinking about was I have to go pee. I have to fucking go pee.
Whole podcast.
Yeah, so I was sweating and stuff. And I was like, shit. And so I was driving her, and I dropped her off at her house, and I didn't walk her to the door or nothing. I was just focused on going pee. And I was like, all right, well, it was really fun or whatever, and hopefully we can do it again. We never did it again. I was like, hopefully we can do it again. And so she walked to her door. I made sure she got in. And, bro, I went to the street over. It was like a cul-de-sac. The street over. And I went to the street over, and I pulled over in the cul-de-sac, and I opened the door, and I just started going piss, bro. I just started peeing. I couldn't wait to get home, bro, and it was so bad.
It just had to happen.
But it felt so good to go pee. I was satisfied with the night. It was so bad. But we're nearing an hour right now on the podcast, so I think this is a wraps for the first episode, pretty much.
I think it went well. Y'all tell us y'all's comments, views, whatever y'all want.
Anything y'all want us to improve on, or any questions y'all have. Hopefully in the future we can add a segment where we can answer some of y'all's questions and stuff.
But yeah, thank you for watching the first Lonely Boys podcast.
Lonely Boys.
I think it was a good first podcast.
I think it was.
Yeah, we had some good conversation.
Give your opinions too, because we want to improve this until
for sure. We want to have some feedback and stuff
down
from
the
y'all.
road.
But that'll be it. So yeah. I think we're gonna end it there. We appreciate y'all so much if you've made it this far listening, and we will see y'all next time. Whenever that is, it'll probably be 2 weeks or so after this is uploaded. We're gonna start out slow and increase as we make more content.
I think.
When do you think we should?
I think we do weekly.
All right, there it is. It's decided. Weekly. So this is gonna be released on Monday, Valentine's Day. It's just a special occasion that we're doing Valentine's Day. What day do y'all wanna?
I think either Friday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Either one of those days. So if you have any suggestions on when you want us to drop it, we can. We're really open to whenever you want us to drop it.
Any of the 3 weekend days, just let us know.
Just let us know.
Yeah. Give us ideas too. What should we go off of?
Go off of your questions, whatever. But so I guess we're gonna be doing it weekly now, and we will see y'all next week. Appreciate y'all.
Sir.
Peace.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.